Hello folks, just going to give you a quick demonstration for those that might be finding it a bit of a struggle on how to put a big bike such as a GS on its centre stand. Also I'll be covering how to manoeuvre a bike in a tight spot on its side stand and a couple of other little tricks that I've learned being in the industry. As you probably know, I'm not the tallest of riders. I'm 5'5", 5'6". This is a factory low BMW GS 1200 made for those of us that are short of leg. So if you've got legs the lengths of a swivel, then this is perfect for you. So first things first, putting the bike on the side into centre stand. The way I'm going to demonstrate this, you will have your back to me in a minute, but it's the only way I can really demonstrate it. So first things first, get the bike up off its centre stand and just hold it like that. Personally, I find left hand on the left bar, right hand on the back of the bike, and then all I'm going to do, side stand up, right foot down on the centre stand, and you know when you've got the centre stand square on the ground because you'll be able to feel the bike sitting quite happily. And in fact, as you can see, it's just the weight of my foot pressing down on the centre stand which is holding the bike where it is. Now all I'm going to do is press down and move my weight backwards. So press down, come back. Simple as that. Coming off the centre stand, I always make sure I have my side stand down first, because it has happened where I've got off the centre stand and then the bike's just tipped. If I was on an incline, so that I'm facing downhill, I'd also make sure I'm in first gear. That way the bike won't move. So if you've got a bad camber where the road's cambering away from you and you're having to take the bike off a centre stand, to stop the bike from running away, just leave her in gear. It's not going to damage it, it's not going to cause any harm to the box. So, taking it off the centre stand, all you do, rock it back and just bring her forward. Bring the bike over to you, back on its side stand. Simple. Right, the next demonstration is how to manoeuvre a bike backwards. I have seen some folk, they're grabbing the bars, they're trying to force it back. You're making life difficult for yourselves, folks. Like a lot of things, it's about technique. Here, all I'm going to do is just move the bike backwards. So move it from there down to there. So what you do, lift the bike up, get its balance point, side stand up. What I'm going to do is just lean the bike into me like that. It's resting, the weight of the bike is resting on my leg. So what I'm going to do, left hand on the left bar, just to steer the bike, and then simply move the bike round as I want to. And then to bring it backwards forward and to drive forwards, again left hand to steer and your right hand is doing all the motion. Okay folks, this time what I'm going to do, you see I've swapped bikes, now over to my trusty old Transalp. What I'm going to do, spin the bike round so that the bike is facing 180 degrees, but rather than doing a 20-point turn like something out of Austin Powers, I'm going to be using the weight of the bike on the side stand and the front wheel. So the way you do this, take the weight of the bike on the bars, bring the bike over, and as you can see the bike is now, I've got the weight balanced with me on the side stand and the front wheel. And then all you do is simply rotate the bike 180 degrees like that. Voila. The only caveat I would say with this is only perform this if you know what you're doing. So start off with a small bike, but more importantly make sure you know that the side stand is made of steel and not just a cast bit of aluminium. If it's cast aluminium, there is a possibility that it might actually break and you'll end up in a worse condition. There we are, folks. Hope this has been of help to you. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just the way I've found that works for me. If you haven't already, I would implore you to subscribe. I don't know if you're aware, but a small channel like mine, I need 1,000 subscribers before YouTube will allow me to monetize the channel. For me to monetize the channel means I would be able to get more into the channel for you to actually enjoy. So please, if you like it, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell for new stuff when it comes out. Cheers folks, keep rubber side down. Ciao for now.